Yikes, things really got out of hand. Most of the public should be in an uproar right now, right? Considering that the mayor was almost assassinated at the debut of our concealed new show, yes, I would imagine so. It is the ultimate scandal. We can at least take comfort in the fact that Mayor MacDowell is getting a lot of support from the citizenry. But surely the name of the Imperial Faction Diet member that Ernest had ties to will make the papers right? It'll probably be censored. Besides, wasn't this whole thing the product of that secretary lunatic going wild against his boss? Yeah, maybe so. There really wouldn't be any benefit to assassinating the mayor as far as the Imperial Faction is concerned. Then again, had the assassination been successful, they could have pinned it on Yin and back tension with the Republican faction due to their connection with Heimat. You might be onto something there. Pardon the interruption, but was Ernest not acting sort of strange? It was as if he lost his sanity, or perhaps lost control would be more appropriate. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Either way, I can't help but wonder what happened after the First Division took over the investigation. Well, as for Ernest, he's in a state of total shock. Can't even speak properly. Chief. You're saying he's so messed up they can't even interrogate him. Yep, since they weren't making any progress with him, they decided to go ahead and chuck him in the clink. Last I heard, they thought of calling in a church council of asking if someone from St. Ursula would examine him. Yeah, that might help. That aside, you four have become quite the celebrities, haven't you? While I was at the department today, I got to witness of Pock showering the SSS with praises. Boy, you should have heard him. No way. I find that hard to picture. You vice-commish jackass decided to flatter us. I'm thrilled. Hey, it wasn't only him. The entire force had something good to say about you guys. Actually, I take that back. The First Division didn't really say much, but I'm sure that their opinion of the SSS is a bit higher now. Show some cheer, you earned it. Yeah, we'll try. But how can we be happy at a time like this? Yeah, try to think about how Mademoiselle Lee is feeling right about now. Well, seriously, tomorrow is far too early for you to return to work. It's nothing more than a bruise and a miner's brain. 5 days of rest has been more than enough. Why not? For I have recharged my batteries. Don't take this so lightly, grandfather. Please think about everything that's happened. You no longer have Ernest and you could have died. Don't you think you've earned more than 5 days of rest? You may feel so, but the anniversary festival draws near, duty called, so I cannot fall behind. Can't abandon my role as Crossbell's mayor over a miner's bet like this? A miner's bet? Grandfather, are you not in pain? Are you not mortified? Ernest was like a son to you, yet he betrayed you. So, why do you continue? If I told you what happened didn't shock me, I would be lying to my teeth. As I'm sure you've heard, Ernest has long been embezzling public funds from under our noses. Perhaps his action caused extreme stress, and being trapped in his own mind caused him to go berserk. I do believe I bear some responsibility for not taking notice in the first place. Grandfather. Nevertheless, I am a statesman. I have sworn to serve Crossbell State in the present and future. No matter what happens, it's my duty to uphold that oath and lead the state. That is a self-imposed commitment. I truly apologize, Elie. Much like 10 years ago, I was unable to stop your father, Ryan. Not only that, but my own daughter, your mother, left you behind. And yet, as powerless as I often am, I continue to fulfill the role of mayor. Surely you must despise me, right? There's no way that could ever be true. You're my hero, grandfather. I occasionally keep in touch with mother and father. It may be heartbreaking, but I know I can overcome it. Elie, I originally joined the police because I wished to help you in my own way. I thought this different approach would be a good way for me to help Crossbell too. However, now that Ernest is no longer at your side, I was thinking I should retire from the police and assist. Spare me with nonsense. Grandfather? If you truly regret that path you chose, then surely you would have returned home immediately. However, such was not the case, correct? Imagine how insulting it would be to turn your back on the road you've taken. to your colleagues, to me, and above all, to yourself. I need not to be concerned about me. After all, I have more than a single secretary, and if anything I shall seek Helmut's assistance. However, my plan to retire as mayor seems to have been delayed, so... Well, I suppose I've got another 5 years until I'm able to comfortably retire. Therefore, Elie, you must continue on the path you've chosen, at least until you've become satisfied with all you have accomplished. Your indomitable drive toward that end motivates me more than anything else. Grandfather, not to mention if you all hadn't intervened, I likely wouldn't be sitting here right now. Stand proud, Elie, of what you do and how you've grown, for you shall continue to shine even brighter and reach new heights, much like Arc and Seal's new play. Ah, yes, Grandfather. I, Elie MacDowell, will return to my post tomorrow and strive to make Crossbell a better place. Okay, schreibt mir so, hey Junge. Ja, da kann man Musik hören. You've truly saved me, I appreciate it. If the situation were to progress any further down the rabbit hole, it would have gotten quite messy. That was a close call. We were almost suspected of attempting to assassinate the mayor. Because of your connections within the Republican faction. The leader of the Imperial faction, Speaker Hartmann, was likely the one to utter my name to that secretary. It's likely that he learned of it through Rivacci's Don Marconi. Yes, I'm inclined to agree. I must say I was expecting the secretary to go as far as to plan an assassination. Even so, there is no mistaking that his objective was to harm this Republican faction's reputation throughout a truly problematic city. Putting that aside, do not lump us together. It's particularly irritating. Oh dear, how cold you are. Well, no matter, our ties with the members of the Republican faction can be severed at a moment's notice. And as we previously discussed, Heimat's counter-offensive will launch after the festival. We'll take the relief operation on the festival's final day in your hands. We'll leave the operation on the festival's final day in your hands, Master Yin. Very well. Time, I'll be taking my leave. Ever the elusive phantom, are we? Time. What exactly is it time for, I wonder? Okay. Sehen wir, wo du hinspringst? Beschädigt das oder ist noch komplett. Okay, wie bestätigen wir jetzt ist wirklich sicher. Ich wusste das, ich hatte tatsächlich recht. Ich hatte tatsächlich wirklich sicher. Ein bisschen schade, da ich kannte halt ihr Schwert. Ich kannte halt ihr Schwert aus Cold 2. Sonst hätte ich wahrscheinlich was. Das hat doch irgendjemand gesehen, oder? Nein? Okay. Ja, Lewisha. Elia. What? Looking forward to practice that badly? Jeez, and I call myself a down freak. Were you all that dedicated? I'm still nowhere near your level, and I doubt there ever will be. You say that, but you actually paint a different picture. You're just as excited for a private performance as I was. And come on, Risha, your acting is top notch. You finally become a genuine rival of yours for you truly. Really? Well, true or not, I still owe everything to you, Ilya. You showed me the light, opening my eye to a path straying from the one I inherited. So I suppose I should be grateful to the SSS this time too. Oh? Don't worry about it, it's nothing. Today's schedule is perfect in the third act, right? I'll do my best to keep up with you. Oh, you're sure you're up for it? Well, who am I to turn down a challenge, especially from you? Alrighty then, until the time for the public performance, I'll improve this scene 100 times over. Follow me, Risha. Of course. Kapitel 2. Golden Sun, Silver Moon, Ende. Immerhin. Not a Pokémon inside. Okay. Wir sind bei 7,5 Stunden schon. Holy. Crossbell Anniversary Festival Opening Day. This day marks Crossbell's 70th anniversary as an autonomous state. These 70 years haven't been without struggle or times of turmoil. Wars have raged, the Orbital Revolution began. While Crossbell has had its hardships in the name of progress, we now stand as the leader of trade in Lemuria. Our economy is thriving. We have the luxury of peace in no short order due to the non-aggression pact signed in the Burr 2 years ago. This one is Elie, da ist Grace, da ist Maybell, da ist Dieter Kreuz, sonst sind es Randos. However, the problems that arise from rapid growth and development require us to adopt new policies and legislation for the prosperity of both Crossbell and our neighboring countries. We must all tackle our ever-present issues as one, moving toward the beautiful future. Having reached an incredible milestone like our 70th anniversary, we have decided to share our joy and commemorate this occasion. For only 5 days, this year is speculated to be the busiest anniversary festival Crossbell has ever experienced. Arkansas is putting on a new production, but don't let that distract you from all the festivities and events planned. Under the name of our great goddess Adios, at this time I hereby declare the beginning of Crossbell State's 70th anniversary festival. That's Kate. Adam. That's Randy. Ah, Randy. Aww. Viel Spaß, hm? Oh no, die Spiel. Oh no. Party, Mann. Bitte sag mir, ich muss das Spiel nicht spielen. Bitte. Bitte. Ich habe immer noch Flashback. Ich krieg PTSD an Code D4. Ah, die beiden. Was macht Lloyd? Du machst einfach gar nichts. Ist mit Cecile beim RC-Play und er so, ja, kenne ich schon, tut mir leid. Wobei diesmal muss er nicht irgendwie den Perimeter da abdecken. Immerhin. That was incredible. I finally understand why people get so fanatical over them. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Elie was obviously amazing, but I was really impressed by Risha. I can tell Elie put quite some time into teaching her. Yeah, I agree. They were already in sync doing the private performance, but this was on another level. Oh, that's right, your team was responsible for solving that case, right? Last time I spoke with Ilya, she couldn't stop praising the efforts of the SSS. At this rate, she's planned to create a play based on the incident. She even mentioned something about giving you a special role in it, too. Oh, really? You're just messing with me, aren't you? Is that what you think? I've known her most of my life, and I assure you, she's quite serious. And again, she always changed her mind at the drop of a hat. I'm sure you'll live, Lloyd. I sure hope so. My gut's warning me that if Ilya starts to get pushy, there'll be no refusing. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Ilya's not the inconsiderate type. Now that I think about it, did I offend your friend Rennie somehow? I could have invited him to join us if we had enough ticket. Don't worry about him, Cecile. Arkansas was gracious enough to provide us with special ticket. More importantly, was Rennie going to keep your co-worker from St. Ursula company today? Indeed he was. Those girls are always busy, so I was hoping they'd take a breather. By the way, Lloyd, yes, only get this one day off, right? Yep, you'd be surprised by how busy it gets during the anniversary festival. Getting the opening day off was our reward for solving that last case. I would say you were forehanded. Alright, why don't you join me for dinner at my place tonight? Mom and Dad were looking forward to it. Sure, I appreciate the invite. You know, we still have some time before dinner. Do you want to go look around the festival together? Oh, I'm sorry, Lloyd. I was planning to meet with someone after the performance. Huh? You're meeting someone? It couldn't be. What's the matter? I had promised Ilya that I'd go to a place afterward. Haha. Jeez, what am I getting all flustered for? She was planning on introducing me to Isha. Why don't you take along, Lloyd? You two have already met, right? No, that's okay. I'll pass on that. I don't see any reason for a guy like me to spoil your all-girl party. And I bet it would turn to a let's mess with Lloyd party, given Ilya's personality. Well, if you insist. Anyway, thanks for spending your one day off with me, Lloyd. I'll be home before dinner, so I expect you to be there before I arrive, okay? Yeah, no problem. Well, that was awkward. I wish I was as outgoing as Guy was. Is that you, Lloyd? Juna? Oh, die ist einfach auf Juna. Hi, Lloyd. It's nice to see you again. Oh, hey, what's up, you two? Took me a second to recognize you without uniform. Yeah. Well, we wouldn't be in uniform on our day off, right? On the contrary, you haven't dressed down at all, Lloyd. Oh yeah, that's because we wear casual clothes while on duty. Are the Seeker sisters out on a date? Of course we are, silly. I'd rather be on a date with my little boyfriend than my little sister. Well, it's not like I even have time to find one. No way. All you ever do is complain about how busy you are, so the least you could do is hang out with me today. Yeah, I know. So what are you doing out here, Lloyd? Are you waiting for someone? Oh, no, I'm not. I was just with a friend, but she had something else she needs to tend to. I'm done with all of my plans for now, so I'm actually at a bit of a loss as to what to do. Do you think what I'm thinking, Noe? Yeah, poor guy probably got stood up. He was looking pretty down in the dumps when you called out to him. There's only one thing to do then. Ladies? I think there's been a misunderstanding. Hey Lloyd, since you're already free, would you like to accompany two lovely ladies? Huh? There's actually a live concert down in the Harbor District. We were on our way there just now. A concert? That sounds pretty interesting. I know you two don't get to spend much time together. Are you sure I wouldn't be imposing? Oh, of course we are. It's especially okay if it's you, Lloyd. Any other guy would have to praise my sisterly wrath. Calm down, friend. Anyway, this is a rare opportunity for us, so you're welcome to join the team. Oh, hold on, you two. Trust me, I appreciate the offer, but isn't this a little... It's okay, Lloyd. You don't need to worry so much. You said it, no way. Look at you, having two beauties on your arms like this. Okay, guys, let's go. Okay. Hey, they definitely misunderstood something. Oh well, can't do anything about it now. I think that's unbeaten. Thus, the anniversary festival's opening day went by in the blink of an eye. That night, Lloyd dined at the Noyes residence. They told stories of Guy and reminisced the night away. And then? Crossbell Anniversary Festival, second day. Alright everyone, hope you savored that 3 day of yours. You've got a long 4 days ahead of you. You could set better last until the closing day of the Anniversary Festival. Trust me, I intend to throw whatever work I can find at you. Better fasten your seatbelts. Understood. So we only get 1 day of during the whole festival. Damn, ain't that a bit stingy. Well, I imagine the entire police force has their hands full. Officers on security and patrol duty couldn't have had it easy on that first day. Yeah, but what can you do about it? Be grateful. That day off was your reward for preventing the mayor's assassination, you know? And hey, seems like the department's gonna spare you guys for more menial tasks during the festival at least. That doesn't mean we aren't going to be loaded with support requests. From what I've seen, it seems like there's more tourists in town than usual. Hope you all are ready, cause it's time to go out and build up your rep. Work hard and maybe you'll be as popular as the Braces. Either way, just keep your nose to the grindstone. You've got a point. I can't shake the feeling that you're tricking us with this mediocre pep talk. Man, I just want to kick back over at Michelin with all of my lovely nurse friends. Michelin, that is home to the theme park you can get to with one of the Harbor District cruise ships, right? I've heard that Michi works there as the park's mascot. Michi? Oh, isn't he that grey cat? I've heard of him before, but the theme park wasn't a thing a few years ago, was it? Well, Michelin has operated as a wellness resort for a long time now. I think the theme park, on the other hand, was built around 2 years ago. It's been extremely popular ever since. Oh yeah, it is. I went there once and it honestly blew me away. I bet that place is swarmed with visitors during the anniversary festival. Can't say I'm the folk working there. Interesting. Very interesting. Chief? Anyway, just focus on your support request for the next 4 days, got it? As usual, it's up to you how much you want to get done. You'll get a fresh batch each day, so you better get to it. Aye aye. Kapitel 3, Crossbell Anniversary Festival. Das ist ziemlich straightforward. Okay guys, let's check what support requests we have for the day. Judging by the amount of tourists in Crossbell, we might even have to work outside the city. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised. Recently I've heard that tourists are sightseeing at out-of-the-way places like Amorica Village. In addition to the train station and airport, a lot of tourists seem to be traveling by road. Phew, I bet Belgrade and Tangum have their work cut out for them. The anniversary festival will not be easy for Noel and the others either. The Bracer Guild must be quite occupied too. Right, we can't be outdone by them. If we push ourselves too hard, I doubt our stamina will last long. Wouldn't it be wise to decide what to do after evaluating the urgency of each request? That's right. Slow and steady wins the race. Somewhere in here. Okay. Geofront B1 sector monster extermination. A dangerous monster. Big drone has been sighted with Geofront B1 sector. We ask that the Special Support section deal with this threat swiftly. I request your assistance in the search of a lost item, if you please. For details, see Warrant Officer Mireille, the commanding officer of Belgrade Gate. To celebrate the 70th anniversary, we've decided to publish a visitor's guide that describes many famous places in Crossbell. We would like to request photographs be taken from around the state. For more details, talk to receptionists at the Crossbell News Service in the Harbor District. We expect illegal parking to be a problem during the anniversary festival. In order to crack down on it, we are requesting the aid of the SSF, Metropolitan Division Chief Jaulich. Because we are very busy, please ask for me at the police headquarters. Our own Dr. Joachim Günther, der auch ganz suspicious ist. Er ist ein Professor, der ein Bild hat. Und er klingt deutsch, vom Namen her. Our own Dr. Joachim Günther here at St. Ursula Hospital has gone missing. Please hurry and help us find him. For more details, come to the St. Ursula Hospital Reception Desk. Da haben wir definitiv ein bisschen was zu tun. Ich werde allerdings bevor ich mit irgendwo weitermache, eine kleine Pause machen, weil wenn ihr hier gerade mal auf die Zeit guckt, 5:11 Uhr, mal eine kleine Pause. mal Toilette besuchen und so weiter. Ich weiß nicht, ein paar Minuten bin ich bestimmt weg. Bis gleich. Ich werde gucken, dass die Musik im Instrument läuft.